Well, welcome back, everyone. We've invited Brandon Fischer in. He's the health commissioner for the Allen County Public Health. Welcome, Brandon.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, so we're getting pretty much to the end of the year now. So let's do a little kind of a recap of what's happened this year, if you don't mind.
Yeah, this year's been a little unusual for us. We've seen some different diseases that have been around but have not appeared here in Allen County that as an agency, we've had to investigate. So back in March, we had a case of measles. We had an influenza death involving a child. We had some just other unusual cases of diseases that were coming up. So a lot of these things have been around for a while, but are really preventable with some of the different measures that we have out there. So our staff work hard to try to prevent them by providing education, providing vaccines, providing just best practices on how to stay healthy. But just as the years gone on and some of the different changes and some of the different messagings come out, it's really pretty similar of just stay safe. If you're sick, stay home. And really, as we're starting to get into the holiday celebration, if you haven't got your flu shot, go get your flu shot and talk to your doctor about any other vaccinations that you need to get.
Yeah, so things do change, you know, through medicine, of course, just like anything else, you know, but it's important to stay up to date with that knowledge of like how things are working, where, you know, what has been tried and true, what's always helped. You know, the best way to do that is how?
So we have some information available on allencountypublichealth.org. If you do have questions about vaccinations, with everything that's changed. So there was just a change in recommendation for the hepatitis B dose for newborns. If you do have a question, our staff are available to answer those questions. If you have questions just about how do I prepare my food? What do I need to do? How do I need to, if I want to go into 2026 and open a new restaurant, how do I go about doing it? We have our staff available to help you answer any of those questions. CDC.gov does have information. The Ohio Department of Health has information as well. But there are also some other professional organizations out there that do have recommendations on the vaccine schedule. So American Academy of Pediatrics is another organization that is providing that recommendation out to parents across the country to really give them information on what's the best timing to go out and get your doses of vaccines. Flu shot every fall is important. And it's not just because it wanes, it's the virus changes so much from season to season that it really, you need that additional dose to help you get that protection.
Right, and I know you just mentioned the flu, and there's a new variant, I believe, that's going around. It's pretty intense right now. I don't know exactly what it's called, but somewhere I read it was just that it was pretty intense.
Yeah, we've heard that there's been some mutation of the flu virus over the course of the time from when the vaccine was formulated to when it got out. That is currently not fully present in the United States. We're starting to see that really pop up in Europe right now with the spread there. It may make the vaccine a little less effective, but by getting that vaccine, it gives your body the antibodies to at least recognize and fight it. And that's just the concern with how these viruses act. They're not like a photocopier where you get the same copy that comes out each time. It's like someone looking at a piece of paper and saying, I can draw this logo behind me and I think it's going to be pretty good. And when they draw it 4, 5, 6 different times, it looks completely different. So that's what happens when the virus replicates itself and then it changes so much. So that's why having that little bit of protection where you can look at it and go, I think it's the logo, I think it's the virus, the body can respond and attack it. But if you don't have that protection.
Right. Yeah, if you don't have that protection, you know, it's one extra step to get you protected. But it just goes to show that, you know, through the medicine and vaccines and diseases and everything, things change. Things change all the time, and it's important to keep up to date with that knowledge. And the best way to do that, as you said, you know, just kind of make the call and go to the websites and just keep yourself informed.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Well, Brandon, thanks so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll have a healthy and happy New Year as well.
That is always our goal, is to have that healthy and happy New Year, get through the holidays, and get into 2026.
All right. Thanks again for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, don't go away. Medical news is coming up next.